we go.
Okay, we are on. Sorry for the delay, everyone. Oh, I just realized I never actually posted a link for this. So I should probably do that now, seeing as we are on now. While I am doing that, we are having a very, very exciting, important session tonight, I think.
I can't wait to ruin it.
I can't wait for you guys to ruin it. I'm so excited for that.
We just walk out of the dungeon.
Yes, please do. See what happens. I am the king of thinking on my feet. See what happens.
See, like the ocean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get it?
You guys are making this really easy tonight. I'm telling you. Okay. All right. While I'm doing that, Lorianne, would you please let us know where we left off?
Yeah. So I don't like how this note starts, but I'm just going to read it how I wrote it. Milo wakes up in Duchess and doesn't show up to dinner.
Well, it is Wednesday.
He sees Coral on the side of the castle that's shifting slightly and feels weird about it. So he, of course, pokes it. And the part of the coral tries to pull him in. And it kind of looks humanoid. And after he's able to kind of get away from it, he realizes that it looks like Darius Amarath. Meanwhile, in the dining room, Eldrin realizes that after Zaris gives a little nudge that Erlin was the one that cast a spell on Darius, but she's very reluctant to share this info when there are certain people in the room, so her mom makes everyone leave and gives her some motherly advice and guidance when Erlin is not being very cooperative with her sending messages and stuff like that. So she decides that after some discussion to bring the group back in and discusses what's going on and what she discovered. And then after even more discussion and some awkwardness between her parents, the group convinces Korgos to leave Erlin to them instead of sending guards to get her. Eldrin borrows some sick-ass armor from her mom, and then the group decide to leave, and they run into Milo on the way to the temple. Milo tells Eldrin about the coral, and I think Saren basically corroborated, saying like, hey, I've seen that too. I believe, yeah. And Eldrin also kind of tells him what's going on and that they're going to the temple. So once Milo says who it looks like, Eldrin reaches out to Darius's daughter, Catherine, and got a muffled answer in return. So the crew took a detour to the Amarath house and basically find Catherine encased in her wall. After almost killing her, they save her. And then they have to fight these creepy sea monster thingies that like look like, were they like coral creepy things?
They're more like...
Did we get a name?
It was, so they're called encruster beasts.
Ugh, that's awful.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Encruster, I hardly know her.
I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, so we fought them. It was kind of scary, and the DM was very kind and told us to not hold back. And Wilbur was almost petrified, but Wilbur, being a badass wombat, was able to figure it out and get himself out of that. So after that, we all head over to the temple to confront Erlin, but we can't find her in her office, and so we're all trying to figure out what to do and figure out this puzzle of where the hell she is. And Eldrin sends her another sending, and she sounds very... She basically sounds like she's in trouble. And so when we can't figure out what to do, we all start arguing, which makes Tal very, very happy. And in the end, Milo's able to figure out that magic is in the blood. And he throws some blood on something, and we see some stairs. Over.
Again, thanks for a very nice DM.
Yes. No problem.
And I just did a work thing right now, because in our stand-ups, whenever we're done, we say over, so the next person knows they can go, and that's why I just said over, and I didn't even realize it until I said it. Over. Someone else's turn.
So you do stand-up now? Is that what you're saying?
We do stand-ups every day.
You working on like a type 5, or you going for a full hour?
Yeah,
How do you come up with so much material that often?
I hate you.
Just current events, or?
Yep.
It's just riffing at that point.
Yeah, it's great.
Amazing. Cool. So, yeah, let's do this. Well, it all depends on where you guys are going to go. So,
Oh yeah, and Eldrin's upset that it was once again Milo to figure something out in Noria. It's always freaking Milo.
Stumbling into some sort of success.
Mm-hmm. Milo is the person that would end up winning the lottery and being like, whoa.
Well, neat.
Yeah, neat.
okay.
If has gum gotten mintier lately was a person, it would be Milo.
You notice gum's gotten mintier lately? Anyways, all right. So, you all head down the stairs. As you're doing so, you see Catherine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I am going to lose names because there's a ton of stuff going on.
You're not allowed to.
You see Catherine start to kind of catch her breath, and you see like kind of a soft glow happen around her as she lets out a light cantrip surrounding her, as well as you see some of her wounds in that light begin to heal as she is brought up to full health by herself.
So cool.
As you all enter down, you hear this as you look
Oh,
back.
sorry, it was my stomach.
As you look back and you see the ground is, I guess at this point, the roof has come in behind you all.
Well,
I thought it was those scallops I ate. Oh, all right.
I guess we're here.
Yep. Saren, do you want to go first? Check for traps.
Great. And you brought me to our tomb. Traps. Fine.
Yeah, let's do a marching order.
Saren will go first.
I'll go
Okay.
right. I'll be behind Saren.
Okay.
Which
I'll
means
go
Norris is
behind-
probably. Oh yeah, Norris is just with me.
I'll go behind Norris.
Okay.
I'll go last.
I'll go before him.
Okay. Very cool.
The strongest wolf always goes in the back of the pack.
Lowest and slowest.
Sure.
As you all head down, I'll say Catherine is just basically in the middle, so I'd say ahead of Wilbur in this. As you all head down, you notice that I would say it's about 50 steps, and they're extremely steep. Obviously, you guys can just swim down, but the point is that saying that it does feel like you were going deeper than you thought was possible. Everyone, I would say, well, not necessarily including Eldrin. You know, there's kind of areas that are cavernous that can kind of be underneath on the far outreaches past Anoria. But I will say for everyone who is not a Triton, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god. This is how we're gonna do it tonight, huh?
You're within 10 feet of me, so you get +4.
Oh my god.
It's plus
Yeah, 20. Yeah, it's +4 now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
23. Thank you, Gore.
Well, hold on, time out. So, Guar, if you're in the back, not everybody gets it.
19.
So, Saren, you don't get it. Yep. So that's 19. It'd be the only people that would get it would be Wilbur and Catherine. But we'll say for the sake of this, we'll do Wilbur and Mila.
Well, I only got a 10, even with that +4. So.
10 with the +4? Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably going to die tonight.
4 brought me to 15.
I got a nat 20, so 26.
Okay. Wilbur, I'd like you to roll me a d20.
$16.
Okay. You feel the weight of the pressure that you are under, the physical pressure of being this low in sea level, and you notice that each step seems to take more energy than it normally would. Your speed is halved while you were down here.
Do I notice Wilbur struggling?
Up to you. It's a character choice.
I would say I notice that since I'm behind him. So I would say, you look like you're having a hard time. Feel free to jump on my shoulder if that's easier.
No, I'll be fine. I'm tired of being wet. Tired of being underwater. We've just walked into our own tomb.
I mean,
it's great.
You're talking to someone in full plate in the bottom of the ocean. I completely understand. But the offer stands.
Eldrin says, after 3 days underwater, it should feel like we're not underwater anymore, guys. It's not like you're getting wet and then not getting wet. You've just been perpetually wet, so.
Yeah, I don't know if it works like that.
Okay.
An important statement to make, and hold on. An important statement to make here. Everyone who is in plate armor cannot swim upwards.
Okay.
As you are under the weight of...
Even me and Norris?
It is a armor that you're not used to.
That's true.
I'll say
Norris
roll me a d20.
Okay. Natural 1.
Cool. Might as well get that out of the way now, right?
Yeah. I could use my inspiration for this, but I feel like it's a waste.
Yeah. So you feel grounded in this. Each step you feel like you're making a solid footprint into the...
to make matters worse, are Nora's and Catherine fine? Because they're used to probably plate, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I love it.
I'd say Catherine in normal circumstances might say something, but it seems like everything has become darker and more serious as you guys take each step down. Saren, as you start to walk ahead, you see the beginnings of a clearing where you see there are you see these very large, like maybe about 10 feet high, wavy sort of it's like seaweed grass. I'm trying to think of just seaweed, I guess. It's just kind of floating. There seems to be a pathway that's in between. Roll me whatever check you'd like.
Investigation to make sure there's not any traps or things hiding in the seaweed that are going to kill us.
Okay.
$26.
26. With a 26, you do not see anything mechanical in the weeds themselves that would warrant any sort of understanding that there is that there are traps in the way that you're thinking.
Okay.
You can feel free to roll another check if you want. It's up to you. Certainly don't have to.
Does Eldrin know of like any plants or plant life down here? Like, I'm thinking of like, like seaweed that can like pull you down like further and get like wrapped around you. Like, does Eldrin know of like things like that I could like give Saren a advice on of what to look out for natural stuff?
I would
Yeah, I
say
feel-
in a folklore sort of level. Yeah, I think that
Okay.
makes sense.
All
I was
right.
gonna
So
say,
yeah,
I feel like
Eldrin's telling you that stuff.
Yeah, Saren would ask Eldrin, like, any things that could kill us that I should be looking for?
Yeah, and I'm like, look for any plants that move on their own. That's never a good sign.
As you look at an entire sea of grass that is moving.
I mean, it's not moving on its own. It's with the waves and the water. It's like doing a different pattern. So with my help, could you do a nature check with like advantage to see if she sees anything?
She's got to tell me.
Oh, I was waiting to see what Eldrin was gonna say. 23 nature.
Okay.
To see if Eldrin told me any plant facts.
With a 23, you see the plant life itself seeming to move with the water. But I will say with the 23, when you got there, I'd say with your, you have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
I'd say with your dark vision, you feel like it's moving more than when you first entered the room.
You will relay that to everyone else.
Okay. The path you see before you is about, it's about 30 feet till there's a rock that seems to, till you see a clearing that looks to have a rather large boulder in the center. The space between each side is about 7 feet. You're muted, Milo.
Singing to myself, sorry.
Yeah, so Saren, you know that something's weird.
Is the seaweed, did you say, is it just like above us, or is it also like hanging down, like, is it touching the pathway?
So it's essentially kind of like it's coming up from the ground on either side.
Okay.
And there's a pathway. It's about 7 feet across, and at least what did I say, 30 feet down.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any sea creatures down here? Like any fish or anything?
No.
Is that weird?
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Okay.
You don't see doesn't seem like there's any like clear openings for like holes of sea life, but I mean,
fish will find a way.
Fish will find a way, exactly. So yeah, that's pretty weird.
Okay.
Well, guys, we should try to probably stay away from the seaweed as much as we can. Looks a little sketchy.
Roger that.
Yeah. I mean, we have to move forward, right? There's no other way, so.
Just don't walk into the seaweed.
I understand why.
So I just want to make sure everybody knows perfectly well what I said. 10 feet high. The path across is about 7 feet. So you have seaweed on either side. Cool. All right.
And that's the only way.
Looks to be the only way.
Okay. So, yeah. So I tell Saren, I'm like, I trust you. Just keep leading us.
The 10-foot high, is that the rock that's in the middle of our path?
No. The seaweed itself
the seaweed,
is
okay.
about 10 feet high.
I was going to say, I have a rope of climbing if we need to get over something.
I mean, you can swim above, but the ones in plate armor can't.
2 of them can. Fucking Tritons.
Can try this.
So yeah, I'll ask Saren, because we all see that rock, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I'll say, do you think that we're safe to just go around it or go past it, or do you want to check that out?
Yeah, can I swim above it and get on the other side without, like, getting against the seaweed?
Sure. Yeah. So I'll say the cavern itself is probably about maybe about 30 feet high. So as you swim above, you all see the seaweed itself. Sorry, my light died. Hold on 1 second. You see the seaweed. There we go. So you see the seaweed itself start to. Oh my gosh! One second, guys. Sorry. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see the seaweed itself start to move in the direction of where Saren goes. Almost as if it's like reaching out towards Saren. Saren, as you start to swim by, you can kind of feel almost like the entire cavern wants to pull you down into the seaweed. You get to the other side of the rock and you see there are what look to be a pathway to the left and to the right past the rock. The pathway to the left seems to be rather large and open, about maybe 50 feet across. Pathway to the right is about maybe 10 feet.
Well, guys, I mean, I don't see anything over here. If you want to try to get past.
Much of a choice.
Do we have to swim up? Because me and Guar can't, right?
I mean, the DM is not going to answer that. You guys are going to figure it out.
I'm trying to understand how it looks. Like, do we have to swim up to go over? Like, can we walk around it?
Oh, yeah, no, it's wall to wall, and there's a pathway in the center.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, there's nowhere else to go, so I'll just follow Saren.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But avoid swimming if I can.
Let me go in front of you, and I will drop a rope over the rock so you can climb over it.
Okay.
As you guys head out, so just to make sure that we have a marching order, so we see Saren on the other side. That's kind of just Saren. Are you just standing on the rock?
Sure.
Okay. And where you got to tell me where you are.
On the rock.
Okay. If I'm not making it very clear, you have to be very specific in this room.
Okay.
So are you on the rock? Are you in front of the rock? Are you behind the rock? Those are things that I would need to know. So assuming that you are on the rock, we're good. So as you guys say, just make sure we get the marching order one more time. It is Eldrin was right behind Saren, so Eldrin would be going next.
Milo said he was going in front of me. So.
Okay, Milo's going in front. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's Milo, and then Eldrin. We'll say Catherine, Wilbur, Guar.
Well, Nora's Catherine, Wilbur, Guar. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We'll just assume Norris is with you.
Okay.
As you all start to walk forward, we'll say, Milo, you get about 20 feet in when all of a sudden you see the grass completely just and block the pathway.
Great.
And
Yeah,
I'll actually
Milo's
say
gonna-
behind. So it's Milo. We'll say Milo, Eldrin, and Noros. Eldrin, you look back and you see that behind you the area has been blocked off as well.
Awesome.
This is stupid.
Wait,
So
like
for those-
separating us?
Separating you, yeah.
Mhm.
So so Wilbur and Guar and Catherine are still kind of in front somewhat, and you see there's an area that's just been shut in front of you.
Okay.
Now, I mean, it
Um,
is seaweed, so
yeah. As soon as the Milo sees the seaweed come down, he's just gonna go up,
Cool.
and start swim. Like go up above where the rock would be and start swimming forward.
cool. As soon as you start to swim, give me a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Yes.
Okay. It was 24.
24. Oh, this wasn't even plugged in, dummy.
Well, I'm sorry. Do you want another
wasn't even
number?
Plugged in, dummy.
Oh, all I heard was dummy, and I was like, "Do you want another number?" What?
No,
Bless you.
Bless you.
thank you. Nope, that's totally fine. You said 24? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. With the 24, you can feel as soon as you start to swim up, you feel like a tendril of that grass start to try to wrap around your leg, and you're able to just break free.
Oh, cool.
So as you swim up, you can see the break in the parties. It looks to be that there's like a 10 feet separation between the back of the group and the group. We'll say for the sake of right now, group 2 and group 1 and group 2.
Feeling that he broke his leg free, swimming up. Milo's gonna say, it didn't feel that durable. Can you try and cut your way through like it's jungle?
Yes.
I can do that. Guar gets out his.
You're nowhere. So keep in mind, you guys are in separate groups right now.
Oh, right.
But can he still hear Milo on top of the rock?
He can, but what I'm saying is you're not like with Eldrin in this. I feel like that was directed towards Eldrin. Please let me know if I'm wrong.
I didn't specify. You're right. I was directing that back towards Eldrin or whoever was with me, but
Okay.
I kind of
Would've
just
been-
figured because Eldrin's group are the ones that were trapped in there. That's where you were headed.
yeah. Because my Guar and Catherine and Wilbur are still at the entrance, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how this works because I don't have a blade. Can I try and use the bident to like cut things?
Yeah, I'll.
Okay. So I'm assuming that Noros got a trident or something from someone at the castle because we wouldn't have sent him here unarmed.
Right.
So I'll try to cut the seaweed.
Okay. Cool. Give me an attack roll disadvantage, please.
Okay. So that would be with disadvantage, dirty 20.
Okay. Cool. So dirty 20, you're able to make about a 5-foot hole, enough to be able to move 5 feet forward.
Since I hit with a melee attack, I also do 1d8 damage from thunder. Does that do anything else?
No.
Okay. Then I don't do that.
I mean, technically speaking, it really should be a slashing weapon anyway. So.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, can I really not swim up at all, or is it just going to be slow?
I would say you're fully planted, especially in this area. This is even heavier than you're used to.
Okay.
Noros, isn't your dad a gardener? Why are you so bad at this?
Noros is good. Noros is fine.
Is he?
No, with cutting
Well,
the.
you can swim. I mean, cutting.
No,
the,
cutting the seaweed.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, I think he looks around and goes, This isn't normal seaweed. We should be careful.
Oh, you think? I know I'm not in that group. I just wanted to be.
I mean, you can still hear us. You're not. It's not that far. Yeah.
All of a sudden, you feel the seaweed enter your ears and block. No.
Eldrin's just gonna keep doing. She's gonna try just when she sees that. Her binding's not doing that much, and neither I feel like is Norris's trident. She's just gonna keep throwing out some sacred flame cantrips.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
Can Saren help?
How is Saren helping?
With her scimitar, just like trying to kind of start splashing back and forth at it.
So you're coming down towards them.
Flashing up. Where I'm not gonna hit Eldrin.
Well, I mean, you're leaving the rock and like walking towards them while slashing.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not picturing this correctly.
No, it's okay.
My bad.
So I think
Welcome to my life.
the only danger here.
I thought I could reach
this,
it from the rock. My bad.
The only danger here is that there's a possibility that you just fully attack your friend. Because you're coming from the opposite side.
And I'm sacred flaming it. So
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Eldrin and Noros were on our side and everybody else wasn't. Never
You're
mind.
past this whole puzzle,
Okay.
right? You're on the
I
rock
do-
on the other side.
Yeah.
I stay on the rock and do nothing. Never
all
mind.
right,
Okay.
I like it.
Eldrin and Noros are in the middle, and then the rest of the party is at the entrance.
Actually, Norris is going to use where is it? He has something. Where'd it go? He's gonna use a little gust of wind to like try and move him out of the way.
Cool. Do a spell attack if you have that for the gust of wind.
It just says that it's a strength saving throw.
Okay.
And
cool.
that any creature in the let's see, it's a 60-foot long
What's
and
the
10 feet
DC?
wide blast. The DC would be based on his strength, right?
Yes.
Don't know what his spell save DC because it doesn't have that. 15.
15. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
You see Noros do that, and so a couple things happen. One, it looks like the gust of wind starts to push and almost ricochet off of this, like, almost kind of bounce off of the wall of this grass that is like kind of surrounded this area. But it does seem to push off into a direction.
Does it look more like a whirlpool? Because you can't really do wind down here. I'm assuming like.
I'd say it's like kind of just like a burst of water, like a burst of air underwater.
Okay.
So like kind of like a propeller sort of looking thing. But you see it kind of push off in a direction that I would say at this point from where you are, you're not entirely sure whether or not it's forward or not. Milo, you are above, so you can see this. So this is the area where I would say you guys would need to talk to each other.
Sarah, what do you see, Milo?
You said it pushes it in a direction. What?
Yeah, so Milo, from your vantage point, you actually see the area get the gust of wind seems to push the grass over to the right, seemingly near the path to the right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him that that it like I don't know. It seems like it was pushing towards this way, and I'm gonna hold up my right hand and wave at them like the way that it was going.
I think the easier way to handle this would be to say that if Milo's like, this is the direction you want to go, like this way, and you're going this way.
Because it's 10 feet tall. It's a corn maze. He's blind. Okay.
Right.
Hey, I'm not picturing it right this time. Yeah, Milo's going to. Milo's gonna say, "How far am I from them, like physically?"
That's up to you. So the cave is about 30 feet
I guess
high.
yeah, I am. Yeah.
Because you're swimming.
Yeah, I'm not on the rock, am I? Yeah, Milo's gonna like swim down a little bit closer to them and like use hand signals and say, you want to go this way.
Cool. All right.
And then like swim like above them, like in front and above them, like the direction they need to go.
And the gust of wind lasts for a minute, so can he? And it says that he can redirect it. Can he redirect it based on Milo?
That wasn't the factor. Basically,
okay.
the grass saved. So the grass is letting the air go that way.
Okay. Is my sacred flame burning any of it?
I'd say the sacred flame is kind of providing a path. So if you continue to kind of like sacred flame through it,
I will do that.
Cool. Let's see how smart this. Okay. Cool.
Also, Milo's going to make a joke about the scallops from dinner being the reason for the gust of wind, but I can't put it together right now. I'm sorry.
There's a joke here. About 5 feet in from the end, I need Eldrin, Noros, and Milo's already above. So Eldrin and Noros to make a dexterity saving throw.
I got a 9, and Noros got a natural 1.
Okay.
So a 4.
You both have this grass start to wrap around you and then pull your hands straight down. You're both restrained and prone down to the ground.
Cool.
Eldrin, you start to feel the grass itself start to make its way around your throat.
Cool. Eldrin yells out to Catherine.
I want to make sure that you understand, Milo, you don't see anything. All of a sudden, they disappear.
Yeah. Eldrin will yell out to Catherine and say, because Sacred Flame seemed to work, right?
Mm-hmm. Sacred Flame seemed to push you forward.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to yell out to Catherine, Sacred Flame works, help. And like, as it's like choking me.
Cool. Awesome. So Catherine moves in front of. Actually, I guess Catherine's already in front of Wilbur because. Okay. Keeps trying to push forward. And are you all just letting her do this?
Yep. Milo's. I'm gonna shout. Be careful! They just disappeared after the. After doing that.
Okay. Milo, are you having eyes on them?
On Eldrin and Noros?
Nope, Eldrin and Noros are gone.
Yeah, that's what I was I would have been looking back at the entrance.
Okay.
I'm picturing Milo treading water, kind of being a Tinkerbell moment, just like keeping eyes above everything.
Right, but what you're saying is you're towards the entrance. You're not necessarily looking at group 2.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys continue to push forward, and there's a certain point, Guar, I'd like you to roll me a survival check.
Sure.
Actually, I'm sorry, Wilbur, roll me a survival check because Wilbur's right behind.
Getting sick of these checks already, sir.
I got a good roll too.
Survival, you say? Ooh, 20, not natural.
Okay. Dirty 20, you see Catherine starting to mutter under her breath as she continues to blast these things, and you feel like you're veering to the right.
Okay.
Because Milo, you're not having eyes on Group 2. You're looking out for Eldrin and Noros, who are now underneath. You don't notice that they're going off course. Wilbur, you do.
Yeah.
So, are we going to the right? Are we going the right way?
Catherine just keeps pushing forward. I got it. It's fine. Eldrin, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Noros need to as well.
Noros as well.
All right. One for me. Two. What's his? Oh God, his con saving throw is really good. 11, 12. I have 13, and he has 23.
Okay. You take a point of exhaustion as you feel your windpipe start to close up.
Okay. Awesome.
Noros is choking and violently fighting to keep the seaweeds off of its mouth. Milo, you hear choking.
Milo is going to he's gonna swim down a little bit closer, but he's not gonna want to get anywhere near this seaweed.
Okay.
So then he's going to swim back to the entrance, towards the entrance to get the other group to see what they're thinking.
Cool. As you swim towards the entrance, I'm going to use your basic perception check. You see that they've actually moved over to your from the direction you're facing to your left.
Okay.
So they're not on course.
Yeah, he's gonna swim over, find them and steer them back on course.
Okay.
And say Eldrin and Noros were clearing the way and it looked fine, and then they disappeared. Bless you. Disappeared under the seaweed. I don't know where they went.
Okay.
Well, if they disappeared under the seaweed, maybe it's not the right way.
No, we need to go back on course. If we're not in a good place to see them, we can't.
I don't know where the right course is. You told me to just start. Someone told me to just start shooting.
Go back to your left.
Come this way.
Okay. Redirected. Lorianne, Eldrin, please roll me another Constitution saving throw.
Does Noros need to as well?
Yes.
God damn it.
And then
I hold my breath for 5 minutes, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Milo's going to shout at Saren and see if
I got a
Saren...
5. Norris has a 20.
You got a 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your speed is now quartered.
Cool. Love it.
Noros got a 20.
Mm-hmm.
I will allow you to speak for Noros in this.
I don't know what he would say. I'm assuming he just would. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
It's up to you. Your life is handling in the balance. I think he notices that your windpipe is being crushed right now.
Is there anything he can do to help?
Can you lead us?
He can yell. He has not.
Yeah, I guess he would be yelling for help to get them to come that way.
Yeah, and then Guar would hear that and say, Catherine, go head toward their voices. They're in trouble.
I'm going to say in this case, you're asking an NPC to finish this puzzle for you. So, Guar, do you think that you would take charge in this?
I think I would, but I don't have Sacred Flame, so.
You have a slashing weapon.
I do. That's true.
He's playing 5 feet at a time.
I was just with the trident, and that's not a slashing
That's true. The first thing I'm going to do is actually use the ranged melee attack to see if it actually does anything, if it can clear more space at once. So I make a ranged attack, and I can do it with strength and Yep, if you're any obstacle lies between you and the edge creature you're attacking, but technically this is the obstacle. Your attack instead impacts the obstacle. Okay. So, ranged attack. That is a 19.
Okay. 19, you push through 10 feet, and if my math is correct, you see the back of Noros's foot.
While Eldrin's dying, can I do divine intervention?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it.
You got it.
Probably won't work. Nope, 86.
Okay. You see the back of... here's what I'll do for the sake of this, because this is just level 1, guys. Guar, you see the back of Eldrin's foot. Give me a... We'll kind of call this a reflex check, so we're going Pathfinder now. So we'll say give me a D20 and add your dexterity modifier.
D20 add dex, well that's +0, so that's fine. All right, that is a nat 20.
Cool. You immediately see a leg, you grab it and you pull it free.
Okay.
Noros is pulling away from the weeds, choking, and yells that Eldrin's in trouble. Eldrin, roll me another Constitution saving throw.
And
Okay.
Get new dice.
technically, I breathe water and air, so
it's more of an idea of if your windpipe's being crushed.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
There's a big difference in the idea of how that feels on your breathing.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what's not getting through. It's not getting through.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. You're at exhaustion level 3.
Cool.
Guar is gonna. I don't even know if it's my turn yet, but I would. The next turn I get, I'm gonna do another ranged attack.
Okay.
With my wind
You're
saber.
right there because Noros is right there. You pulled Noros free, so you assume that Eldrin would be another 5 feet up.
But I'm just hacking away. I'm just hacking away at this stuff in the direction that Noros points me.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay. That is a 22.
22 hits. So as soon as I say in the idea of what happens here, knowing what is happening, what you're looking for, you throw your weapon. You see it kind of slice through the grasses there, and you see Eldrin's foot there, and you immediately just go at. You're not even waiting for the weapon to come back to you. You go and you grab
Right.
you grab Eldrin. Cool. You pull the weeds off. Eldrin, you breathe.
Cool. I think I'm coughing / breathing / trying to not die.
I assume, Wilbur, you just kind of joined them with all of this, right?
Yeah, full panic.
Okay. Milo, you see that everyone's together and they have 5 feet left.
Okay, I'm gonna say you guys are almost there. The rock's about 5 feet in front of you, and I'm gonna go. If they're that close, I'm assuming I can stand on the rock with Saren and keep eyes on them.
Cool.
And just come this way.
Quick question about. I have lesser restoration. Can I help with exhaustion with that, or is it just paralyzation or poison?
I don't think so, because I think you need greater restoration. Lesser restoration says you touch a creature and can end either one disease or condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. It doesn't say anything.
I just wasn't sure if I didn't know if it included exhaustion later. Okay, just thought I'd ask. Thanks.
That would be nice, though.
It would.
Seeing the 5 feet that are left, thinking about Noros in this situation, Roll me a nature check for Norris, please.
Okie
Should be
dokie.
Intelligence, I believe.
So that would be nature based on intelligence. So it's just a straight roll. He gets +0 to that.
Okay.
13.
13. I think Noros picks up your body above his head.
Okay.
Knowing that most likely the weeds themselves are going to be weaker at the highest point than the lowest point.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to roll for it, he might just be able to chuck you over the 5 foot or the 10 feet.
Sure.
Okay.
He's
That's
strong.
An athletics roll.
Okay. 8, 9, 10.
Milo, you can. So, guys, this is something that honestly, the more everybody gets involved, the better it's going to be. Milo, you can give help on this because you can try to grab Elgin from the top.
Okay. Does that get a advantage then?
Yeah, I'll allow it, but I would say the next room I'm not helping.
Yeah, thank you. Milo's gonna say, "Hey, here, pass her over."
24.
Nice, cool, yeah, awesome. Elgin fully gets passed over. Saren, you see a choking, coughing Elgin on the other side, but manages to get on the ground and say probably like has the knee down, trying to catch her breath.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Guar's hacking away in the direction of Milo to get the rest of the way.
You got it. Roll me a last attack roll.
Okay. That is a 23.
23. Yep, you get through.
Cool.
Excuse me. As you cut through the last one, I need everybody to roll me a Constitution saving throw except for Elgin.
Okay.
And Saren. Saren, you're way out. You're already past all of it. And Milo, sorry. Everyone who's in the weeds.
And don't forget, you get a +4 because you're close to me. I got a dirty 20.
Yes, you. Okay.
Nora's got another natural one. It would be a 12 if I don't know.
Okay.
Is he within 30 feet, and can I see him?
Yes.
Have him roll again.
Okay. Thank you. Roll a different dice. We're gonna roll a big dice. It's not. It's a 15. Not better.
15's
I still roll
DC.
4. Nice.
Huge difference. Okay, cool. Wilbur, what'd you get?
26.
Okay, cool. So the rest of you, as soon as Guar, you cut the rest. Guar, I think you just yell to the rest of them to. Actually, I'll roll for Catherine.
Yeah, I'll just
Catherine rolled a nat 20. So.
Of course she did.
So, yeah, you yell for everyone just to go.
Go!
As soon as you guys start to run through, you can feel it start to whip at your face as it's pulling and grabbing at your hands as you guys manage to get out to the rock where Saren is there.
Oh.
Did you have fun watching that? Can you help us up at least?
She throws our rope of climbing down.
Thank you.
If you guys want to take a second on this boulder just to kind of like gain your breath or whatever, it's up to you if you want to take a short rest here. I don't think it helps exhaustion-wise.
It doesn't help me at all.
Yeah. So we'll say you throw your rope of climbing down. Everybody is able to get at least up on the boulder, catch their breath for a few minutes, just role play wise. And you see ahead of you there is a large path to the left and a smaller path to the right.
Are we taking a short rest or not?
It's up to you.
I mean,
No.
I don't think, unless any of you need it.
I mean, not really.
If it's for Eldrin's benefit, it's not going to do anything.
I don't think it mechanically does anything for anybody.
No.
The only thing I would get is an extra channel divinity back, but that's fine.
Wilbur will
hit
take this
points about it.
opportunity to apologize for turning the sea into his own personal toilet. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help it.
The vines are just whipping cube poops at us.
Aldrin, oh god.
Wilbur, as you like feel panicked in this moment, I think you kind of clutch the area where your this like collar sort of system has been set that's allowed you to breathe. And seeing Eldrin not having that and choking, I think there's probably a second, like maybe like a panic second where you're like, oh, I'll just give her this.
I would say if Gore sees this, he'd be like, no.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, I would take Wilbur by the hands and say, you be part of this team, and we work through this together. That's what we do.
I'm gonna get out of here. Tired of being underwater.
Eldrin.
Yeah. That's me. That's a me.
That's a me.
Until Friday.
Roll me a luck check.
Okay. We're gonna
As
use
Chris
the cat
Pratt
dice.
says, it's a me.
We were gonna use the cat dice, but I can't find them. So we're gonna use this one. Uh, 10.
Okay. Meets it, beats it. Catherine comes over to you as you're like choking and as you like have that very like wheezy sort of sound. Goes, okay, all right. I guess I owe you one. Stop making that sound. And she casts Greater Restoration on you.
That only does one level though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
But now you don't have disadvantage.
True. I do on ability checks, but it's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
So your speed is still quartered.
Yeah.
And your ability checks are disadvantage. I want to make that clear that was a spell slot for Catherine.
Yeah.
So I have a
Makes
thing
sense.
for her on this.
So Eldrin is going to look at Catherine, and this isn't me trying to get you to answer and solve the puzzle. She's just the only one that I think could possibly know something. Eldrin says, "You've been working with Erlin for much longer than I have since I've been on land. What is this place?"
I truly, she like kind of stops for a second and thinks and looks around, and I don't know. She didn't tell me anything about this.
It's great.
I think there's a moment where Catherine just kind of like looks at you. Do you think my father's still alive?
Does Eldrin think that? I'm trying to. Okay, well. So Eldrin will look at her and just say, "I don't know, but we'll figure it out, and we'll do whatever we need to help him."
Okay. Get up. You look silly on the ground. She helps you to your feet.
Okay. I look at both her and Nora as I say, how do you travel in this armor? This is horrible.
It's a lot easier on land.
I mean, that's true. You do get used to it.
I miss my armor.
After years of training. Curious. Do you think you brought the blanket?
I know that you're saying yes, but no.
Don't meta. Okay.
Not at all. Absolutely not.
All right.
Absolutely no reason to bring it.
Cool. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I just want to make sure. So there is a path to the left or the right. The left is rather large. You can see there is the area up ahead looks like a normal sort of darkness. I'd say you can see like a faint bit of green light, but you notice a lot more green light to the right path.
Does green light mean anything to us?
I don't think so.
Milo was going to say it seemed like all of you guys wanted to go towards the right the whole time back there. Does that still seem especially appealing to you?
I think it was the seaweed was making us go that way. So
Probably trying to kill us.
we should probably go left.
Look, I'm following the people that have lived here the longest, so I'm just here to fuck shit up and get out of here.
I mean, this is a new one for me, so I've been in plenty of caves and have not been almost killed by seaweed.
Noros, what say you?
The DM's going to say, don't ask an NPC.
It's a weird response. All right, fine, let's go.
Yeah, Milo's gonna say, yeah, it's weird. You both started veering right as soon as you started trying to clear your way.
Yeah.
So must have wanted us to go that way.
But it obviously wasn't benevolent in giving us an answer, so...
Huzzah, let's go!
Yeah, let's go the opposite way.
To the left, to the left.
Everything you own in the
And
box
so
to the left.
Milo's gonna start heading cautiously down to the left, but
Cool.
making sure not to get like far away from Eldrin because she'd be limping
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
or whatever the
follow
swimming
Milo.
equivalent of limping is.
I need... a stealth check from everyone.
Awesome.
Great.
How does plate armor fare for stealth underwater?
You get a disadvantage.
Can Saren cast Pass Without Trace, or...
Nope, too late.
Nat 20.
Nice.
28.
Also 17. Yay.
So Nora's got 17, and Eldrin
Yay.
got
A 4.
4.
Wow.
Thanks.
You're a witch.
You're a witch, Harry.
What?
All right, I'm putting the Eldrin dice away. It's been doing real bad for me tonight. Bye.
Burn them.
They're the witch.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Sorry, give me those stealth checks one more time.
17 for Nora's, 4 for Eldrin.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for a 24 for Milo.
Nice.
28.
Guar and Wilbur both got 17.
Yep, 17 for Guar, yep.
Luckily, it's a group stealth check, right?
Yes. Okay. And Saren?
28.
Yeah, she brought all our averages up. Thank you.
Cool. All right.
Thank you.
As you kind of come around a corner, you see, I think just in time, these kind of darkened shadows that are seemingly moving up and down against a faint like green light on the background. And I think with your, we'll say Elgin, with your natural perception, it looks, they kind of look like fins going up and down.
Fins going up and down. Okay.
So you, like slowly. So I think that's enough to like duck behind the rock before you guys head out, or before you guys get too far.
Yeah.
So As you guys, I'll allow one of you to peer around the corner and roll me a perception check.
Oh,
Me or Saren? I say
Yeah,
Who's got
Saren.
the highest?
Yeah, I have a plus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Ben to do that.
This is your time to shine, Saren.
21.
21.
Can you do something for me?
With a 21, you see a figure that has turned their back to you. You can see like well, I guess I should say you see two of these very large manta ray like the Ixitchitl, or Ixitchitl, figures that are facing your direction, but looking down at this humanoid figure that is standing over a large stone table. Looks to be looking over some sort of plans or something. You see the what'd you roll again?
21.
21. You were at the temple. Yeah. So you I think you recognize the 21 the back of Erlin's head.
It's those freaking manta ray things. And they have Erlin.
Okay.
And can she put up Pass Without Trace now?
Mm-hmm.
Like after seeing that? Plus 10 to stealth.
What's going on?
Does she look like she's in danger?
She's the one on the table, right?
She looks like
She's
part
not
of it.
on the table. She's looking at what looks to be plans on a table. And the manta rays are on the opposite side looking down at her.
This bitch.
So the manta rays, just to kind of put in perspective, the manta rays are considered large creatures. So they're very big. So this is a very large cavern.
I'm going to send a sending, because I have 2 more on Anrin's bracelet, to my father and say, if you don't hear from me in 10 minutes, send in everything you got to the temple.
Okay.
And pour blood. Tell him to pour blood on the door, or the floor, or whatever.
Yeah, and I say you can get in through Erlin's office with blood on the floor.
on the dance floor.
No, we don't talk about them.
Does it have to be that specific blood, though?
I don't think so.
Roll me a religion check.
Okay. Is this before I send this message?
This is with disadvantage. No, I would say sending this message.
Disadvantage? That sucks because I got a nat 20. 6,
Well, you're
10.
disadvantaged because you're exhausted.
Oh. So 10.
10. You send this out and you feel like there's a... You feel like your magic almost seemed to be sucked out of you as soon as it left you. And I will say a 10 is good enough that you see that along the walls, you look up to like trying to figure out what could have possibly grabbed that. And you see some of these like coral things that are kind of like hanging off the walls. You notice that there is a bright pink hue to some of the living coral that's there.
Cool.
Something is keeping you from speaking to the outside world. At this point, Catherine just kind of like, let's just talk to her. Obviously, I mean, she...
And I say, just let me think for a moment. Something is going on here.
Can you send a message to her? See
I
if
only have
she's...
one more left, and it seems if I send something to her, the only way for her to respond is to speak out loud. And I don't think she's going to do that right now.
Saren, what are you doing? Are you just kind of like you're back to it facing the group right now?
I feel like she doesn't want to like stick her head out like she was doing, but she is kind of like keeping an eye on what she was just looking at with the exhibit shittle.
Okay, so you are looking at the exhibit shittle. I'll say if you're passed without a trace, you won't need a roll of stealth for that.
Okay.
So as you're looking back, you see she's pointing to things on the table and seems to be explaining something. You're not able to even like understand the language, but it's not especially loud. But it does seem to be violent.
If I go where Saren is, because if she says that they're talking,
they're not facing you.
They're not facing me.
Erlin's not facing you.
Okay.
And the exhibit shittle don't move their mouth when they talk.
Okay. Eldred's gonna cast enhance ability on herself for Eagle Splendor, so that she has advantage on charisma checks, so that at least it is at a normal thing.
Is it just checks or saving throws?
It says the target has advantage on charisma checks.
Okay, cool.
And Eldrin is going to say, I have an idea. It's probably going to blow up in our faces again, but if you all stay here, I can go try something.
What's the idea? That's Nora's.
I mean, I can try and what's the word? Guys, what's the word for when you're gonna try and
persuade?
Yeah, I guess so. Eldrin's like, well, I can try and use my station and persuade a little bit.
Should I come with you?
No. I think that if I go out there and I make it clear that if anything happens to me, that the king will be here, when his army will be here very shortly. I mean, it might be a little bit of a lie, but not really. My father knows where we are. Maybe just express that we just want to talk and figure out what's going on. I don't know, though.
But if she's under the influence of Tal, which obviously, what good is persuading going to do?
Well, if the persuading is more for the Ixit shittle, but I'm thinking, if I can get close enough to her, there's something I can do to stop whatever influence is on her. But you said she looked angry.
Did the message to your father actually go through?
No.
So what if she knows that? She's going to call your bluff.
Well, what else are we going to do? We don't know what's going on. We're not just going to go in and attack.
Why not?
Because we don't know what's going on, Guar.
I could take at least 2 of them.
Erlin is very important to this place.
I mean, we could kill the 2 big guys first.
But again, we don't know what's going on. We don't know they could be innocent in all of this.
Does this seem like an innocent place?
We don't know if Tal's influence is here. It could just be a coup. Although I wouldn't put it past him to Tal.
What if Catherine and I go out there and act as if we came to find Erlin? We stumbled upon this. We don't mention that you guys are here, and we try to talk to our mentor and our teacher.
And then, worst case scenario, we jump out and kill everybody.
Exactly.
I was gonna say if they lay a hand on you, I will chop them off.
But I mean, I look at Catherine and I say, are you up for that?
Nora should go with you.
Norris has no reason to go looking for Erlen.
She's going to be suspicious if your husband is not with you.
You will be safer.
Okay. So Eldrin says, I feel like it's going to look more real that we truly were looking for it. It's just me and Catherine.
Noros, what do you think?
DM's gonna say, "Don't ask
Norris
the
says
NPC."
something. Norris says something very inspiring that I'm not going to say.
Okay, well then he's fine. He's fine to hang back.
Okay. Okay.
He does come to you and goes, if there's any sign of anything, I'm coming for you.
What she said.
Hoot like a barn owl if something goes on.
Okay. All right. So Eldrin is going to, how do I want to play this? Okay, yeah. So Eldrin is just going to come out from around the corner when I know that everyone else is kind of like hiding in their thing. I don't know. Is Catherine coming with me?
Yes, Catherine is coming with you. Pass Without Trace is still up for as long as you're within, I believe, 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say
yes.
right now you're not seen.
Okay.
Give me a perception check as you come around the rock.
Okay, so with disadvantage, that is 19.
Nice.
Another little
with
pass without trace thing that might be important possibly in the future is that we can't be tracked except by magical means.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So as you get right to that 30-foot point, I would say with a 19, you see that Erlen kind of shouts something and then like kind of clasps her side slightly.
Okay. Eldrin's just going to come right out in full view of these Ixachitl or whatever, and just say, Erlen, there you are.
You see Erlen whip around. The two Ixachitl look kind of like face their bodies up to you. You see Erlen yell at you, Eldrin, oh my God, no, get out. Roll initiative.
Is initiative with disadvantage or no?
I'll say for this, no. I think it is, but let's keep it normal.
Okay. All right. 11.
Okay.
16
everybody
for
roll
me.
initiative. Yeah. Actually, if you guys want, just put it on the side for me to be able to mark down.
Ooh, Nora's got a natural 20. So that is...
That honestly makes sense roleplay wise.
Where's his initiative?
No, it's true. Everything I do it for you.
Why can't I ever find where his initiative bonus is?
1 second, guys.
It doesn't matter. He rolled the highest.
Yeah, it's true.
I think Sarah and I have to re-roll.
Isn't it just whose dex is higher?
Then you get to go. Fine. Rub it in. That's cool. Cool.
Sorry.
Ever apologize.
Sorry the
Dex.
rogue beat you in dex.
I mean, I accept it.
Why is everything falling apart today?
Well, that's your highest roll of the night.
Yeah.
I think there's an old, I can't remember, is it Arlo Guthrie or Peter Seeger sings a song that's like, whoopee, we're all gonna die. That's all I can think about right now.
That sounds like a Pete Seeger song.
Yeah, I think it was about the Vietnam War.
Waist deep in the big muddy. Yeah.
Although I am exclusively going to refer to him as Peter Seeger from now on.
Yep.
Because I do enjoy that. His government name.
Hey Joe, if I have a spell that has a material component, but it doesn't cost money according to the spell, like it doesn't say like worth 250 gold or whatever, can I just have the material component?
Depends on what it is.
Holy water or powdered silver and iron.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
I don't like the idea of powdered silver.
Sorry, it was by Country Joe and the Fish.
Country
Come
Joe
on.
and the Fish.
Come on, Miranda. Get your folk acts right.
Your folk what?
I don't know why I ever knew about this song.
Axe.
In my act. That zoom though.
Okay, should be good enough.
It's so shimmery.
Mhm.
Calls from the cold.
The shining, shimmering splendor.
'Cause I have found all that shimmers in this world is so to fade.
Creed?
Fuel. Another monosyllabic butt rock band. I loved them.
Under the sea.
Okay. All right. Cool. Noros rolled a 23, so Noros is going first. You can go ahead and go.
Well, no one's attacked or anything, and Eldrin hasn't even talked to Erlin yet, really, so I don't know what he would do.
I'll say for the sake of this, I mean, you do hear Erlin yell. I mean, everyone hears.
No, I
So I would say-
understand that, but we still don't know what's going on, so who would he attack? The Ixochitl?
It's up to you. So I'll tell you what happens. Basically, Erlin yells to you, "No, get out of here." You see the Ixochitl start to kind of rush in.
Okay. Then Norris will go to attack one of them to try and, I guess, block them. Or he's trying to make a path for Eldrin to go to Ilrin. Not Ilrin, Erlin. So he'll attack the one on the left.
West or east?
West.
Cool. So I had ordered extra floaty things, but they didn't show up. So just assume that Noros is up in the air.
Is Catherine with us too?
Catherine's right there. That's
Okay.
Catherine.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Catherine.
So can Noros even get to an Ixochitl?
What's his speed?
I think it's, well, his swim speed's 50. It's 30 though.
Oh, then yeah, he can.
Okay.
Because I think we determined even with the plate armor, he was fine.
Yeah, because he's used plate armor for a long time. So okay. I'm assuming his swim is 50.
East or
Let
west?
me double check. Hold on one second. I just want to double check something. Oh wait, no, his swim speed is not 50. It's I think it's 40. Does that still work?
Let me know when you're for sure.
I'm not for sure because it's not on here. And oh no, it's swim is 30. I'm sorry.
Okay. Cool. Then no, I would say he gets about here. East or west?
West.
Okay. So I'd say he gets about here.
If he can't get to it, I'm going to say that he's going to, stop like there and then do is there like a defense action or something like that? Or
he can take a defensive stance.
Yeah, he's going to take a defensive stance to kind of protect Eldrin.
Okay, cool. Milo, you're up.
Operation Human Shield.
Yeah.
Triton Shield.
You're muted.
Neat. Milo is going to rush out and stand just to the east of Catherine.
To the east of Catherine. Okay.
And
15, 20. So that's 20.
oh, that's my west.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll say same thing. We'll say there. It's 20.
And gonna be eye level with that east Ixochitl. Is
Okay.
Ixochitl.
You got it.
But
Ixochitl.
Ixochitl. It's just going to he's gonna hold his action.
To do what? Give me a trigger. Give me what's gonna happen.
He's if that east Ixochitl attacks anyone in the party, he's going to rush it, or he's going to use a slingshot and hit it. Sorry.
Okay, so you're readying an action with your slingshot?
Yes.
You got it? Okay, 1 second as I'm getting the rest of everybody down. Got Saren, then Guar, then... Where's Eldrin?
Next to Catherine.
Okay.
And mine was 11, so I don't know if that means they go last.
No.
Cool.
But I'm going to say for the sake of... well, no, there's no reason to do that. Yeah, there is. Catherine's going to go on your turn, so just remind me.
Okay. Can I go on Nora's turn with his nat 20?
Nope.
All right, thought I'd ask.
Technically, Catherine rolled a nat 20, but we've already started, so she's going to go on your turn. So Guar. Jesus, why is this so hard? When you guys get a chance, if you guys can switch your names on Discord to your characters' names, like Kayla has, that makes things a lot easier for me.
How do I do that? I'll just ask Kayla later.
Okay.
Let's say go in your little profile thing on the left when you're not in full screen mode.
Okay.
Like at the bottom of the server, and click edit profile. And that's not the right thing, so ignore what I just said.
Is it okay if I do it when we're on the
Yeah.
break?
Do it later.
Okay.
Don't do it now.
Okay.
It's totally fine. I got it now.
Server.
Cool.
Once you do that, click server profiles instead of user profile at the little top of the thing. And you can change it.
All right. It is now the Ixochitl turn.
Oh, yay.
No.
They just want to give us a big ol' hug.
It is. You have two of them that. I'm gonna say one is aimed at Catherine, one is aimed at you, Eldrin. But I would say it also doesn't really matter. So I need 2 dexterity saving throws.
Saving throws aren't at disadvantage, correct?
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so either. I guess I will double check.
It is not.
Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks. Oh yeah, saving throws would be if I was still bad. Okay. Dexterity saving. Does Noros need to make one?
No.
Or no, because we're swimming, so they can swim above him and anything. It's great. It was a nat 20 and then decided to flip over. So it is a 6. I'm going to use... Would this be a good time to use my inspiration?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you.
I'm going to use my inspiration and
Okay.
re-roll this bitch. Never mind.
Okay.
I failed.
All right.
I rolled a 3 that time.
Okay. So there was 2 of them. Did you roll twice?
Let me do that.
So first one was a 16 points of lightning damage, which I believe you're resistant to.
I'm not because I don't have my armor.
Gotcha.
The other one I rolled was a 10.
Okay, that's also another fail. So Catherine also failed. That is another 16.
Cool. I'm bloodied, everyone.
Okay. It's getting heavy. So you see these Ixitzichittles, you see this like really large sort of like lightning sort of sparks start to come from their mouths and shoot out this weird sort of buzzing sort of electricity that comes out and hits both you and Catherine, and the lightning arcs between both of you. Milo, you have your reaction.
Yeah, Milo's going to fire his slingshot at that Ixitchitl.
Okay.
That was a 27 to hit.
Uh, 27 hits.
I would hope so.
For 5 damage.
Okay. And this was
And-
the east one?
The east one, yeah. The west one doesn't happen to be 10 feet away from the east one, does it?
It is not. It's about 20 feet.
Okay. Well, then never
Actually, it
mind.
might be 15, but yeah.
Then no, yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Because ready in action, I can only use 1 attack for that, right? Or can I?
Correct.
Okay, right.
Correct. Okay. Cool. So that was both. I will say they both start to come forward. So this one is going to move up to Noros. The other one is going to move its way. Milo, would you say that you're swimming, or are you down on the ground?
No, I was gonna be eye level with the Zix shuttle.
You got it. Sorry, the little extender things are supposed to come today, and they didn't. So they're
It's
coming
cool.
tomorrow. Okay. All right. That was the Ixitzichittle's turn. It is now Saren's turn. Guar, and deck.
Okay, am I still hidden enough behind the rock that I would potentially get sneak attack?
Yes, absolutely. You also have people within 5 feet on each.
Okay, I didn't know if it
So-
counted how close they were height-wise, but
Yeah.
They're both actually floating, so they're both
Okay.
eye level. Yeah.
cool. How far away is the closest one to me?
From your vantage point right now. About 55 feet away.
Okay, cool. We can go with the psychic blade then.
Ooh.
So that's the one west of me, correct?
It's the east one of you. The west one's much further.
Okay. You were measuring it when I didn't know. Okay, so the east one, she's gonna.
Oh, it was. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So the reason why I have that set up is because it's opposite of what I have. So what you guys are doing is correct. I'm just forgetting to reference back to it. So that's my bad. I mean, either so you can hit either one is the answer to that.
Well, since which one attacked?
The east one is the one that took damage.
Okay. But the west one is the one that attacked Eldrin?
Technically speaking, they both took
They both
damage
took-
from both.
Okay. We'll just go with the east one then.
Okay.
She's gonna like peek out and just like fling a psychic blade right at it.
Okay, you got it.
And that is 17 to hit.
Say that again.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Cool. I have a hell of a lot of damage. That's fine. One. Twenty. 27.
27 on the east one. Nice.
Love my sneak attack so much.
Awesome. It is bloodied.
Cool.
Cool. Saren, does that end your turn?
That does not, because she will use her bonus action once she sees that it's bloodied to just like just throw the other one.
You got it. Go for it.
Kill this species that's trying to become on my council. This has taught me to be even more racist to anything that's not a Triton.
That's my job. I'm
Yep.
It
Yay!
pays to be racist.
T-shirt idea, guys.
Oh no.
Our first merch.
I'm Aya. It pays to be racist. No, I should say Noria. It pays to be racist.
23 to hit.
It does not pay to be racist to anyone.
23.
If you're
hits,
listening to
yes.
this.
Yes. Race isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be dumb.
Max damage.
Oh.
That's an 8 psychic.
Nice. Cool. You see the exits of Chittle start to kind of like goes down about 5 feet and like kind of comes back up to it. You can see like kind of the blood sort of like starting to drip up into the space.
What color is their blood? Is it just blood color, like red, or
It's like black. I imagine it being like black.
that's just evil?
Guar, this is not helping your case. Guar, you're up.
Guar is going to get next to kind of like where Milo is, maybe like 5 feet behind, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast the fuck out of that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to stay a little bit further away because I'm Eldritch Blasting, so I'd say maybe like 10 feet behind that.
Okay.
And I'm Eldritch Blasting the fuck out of the bloodied exhibit.
The exhibit.
The exhibit.
Exhibit A.
Hit my ride.
Careful, X come give it to you.
That's a different X. Arf, arf. Okay, so that is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Cool.
Come on.
You think this is a game? You think this is a fucking game? That is 6 damage,
Cool.
and then
Awesome.
I'm attacking again. Eldritch Blast number 2 coming in with a nat fucking 20
Ooh, baby.
for 28.
Yes, that hits.
So that is max damage plus another roll. That is plus 9 more. So that's a total of 19 damage.
Total of 19 damage?
Right, because it's max damage. It's a crit, so it's max damage plus a roll, right?
Max damage plus the roll, so that's
Yeah, so-
12.
So I rolled a 10. It's 1d10 damage plus I rolled a 9. So.
Are you not holding your shield up?
Oh yeah. But
So
I
if you're
mean,
holding your shield, then you're one-handing, which means it's a D8. It's not a D10. That's why there's 2 on the wind saber.
oh, I'm using the Eldritch Blast.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
So 10, and then you rolled a 9 on the next one. Got it.
Yeah, that's so force damage.
Cool. How do you want to do this?
Okay. So I would just run up and be like, I would probably, as I'm running towards them, I see the zap, and then I see Saren just like put the guy on a t-shirt, and then I'm just like, I got you, get out of the way, and then it just like shoots out of my chest like Iron Man, like, and hits it right in like the chest, and there's like cracks that like start to like light comes through the cracks, and it just, I mean, it's very purple, by the way.
Ooh, a darts kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean,
You just threw.
Power.
Yeah, but you just threw more salt in my wound, but that's fine. It's cool.
I mean,
just remind me of him.
It's warlocky. I don't know. I always think of warlock as purple.
No, I know.
So,
I'm just. You scream as you do. Hey, remember Darth, the one you killed?
so like my dice for my paladin dice are like kind of black and white, and my
Ooh,
those are my dice for warlock. It's like
I
purple and
love
blue.
it.
Yeah,
Cute.
Nice.
I think
Cute.
it's adorbs. Totes adorbs.
Guar, does that end your turn? I think you have a bonus action.
I do have a bonus action, and so I'm going to use my bonus action. I was thinking about this earlier.
Does Berlin react to that Ixachitl being killed?
She
good question.
seems terrified.
Ooh, okay.
I'll allow you on your turn to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Or an insight, I would say, probably better.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Hex on the other exhibit A. Yeah.
Okay. Hexblade's Curse, you mean?
No,
Or Hex.
because I can't hit it with a melee weapon because it's up in the air.
Okay, so you're casting Hex on it. Okay.
You know what? I'm sorry. I take that back. I'm gonna say Compelled Duel on it. Compelled Duel. That way, yep. Once you so, it must make a Wisdom saving throw. DC 16.
See, within range. Range is 30 feet. Yep, absolutely. I'd say you're within 30 feet. Actually, you're not within 30 feet. I apologize.
Can I get within 30 feet?
So you took 20. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. You can. That does group you up.
Because I was gonna say, because like the thing about Compelled Duel is like if he fails this save, the creature's drawn to me.
Yeah.
And has disadvantage on attack rolls against anybody other than me.
Yep, it's your choice. That's where you would be if you wanted to cast Hex.
Oh, but I don't want us all to get like chain lightning. Are you guys okay with me? I guess Eldrin, are you cool with me doing this and casting Compelled Duel?
Yeah, because Eldrin and Catherine still have their turn. They can move away from you.
That's true. Okay, yeah, then I'm going to do that.
Cool. You got it.
The
Awesome.
DC 6 Wisdom saving throw DC 16.
DC 16. You got it. It's a natural 19.
Fuck him.
God damn it.
All right.
So it doesn't even matter.
Wilbur, you're up. Is Miranda there? Oh, okay.
No, I'm
Sorry,
here.
I didn't hear the roll. I froze.
It was a
Miranda.
19.
Oh, pfft. God damn it.
Yeah, we can't see you, hon.
Yeah, I turned it off because it's like hella freaking out, and I kept losing like connection.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there for like a while, I couldn't even see Joe's screen. Anyways, Can you just move me far enough so that I can like get onto the board and actually see myself?
I assume you're going towards the exit channel.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I was gonna attack Milo. Just kidding.
I figured.
That asshole.
Oh wait, sorry.
Bring it, you furry bastard.
5, 10, 15.
He can be just as furry as you.
20 brings you there.
Okay. And that puts me within 150 feet, right? I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So I'm not going to do anything terribly fancy. I'm just going to use my longbow to shoot at it.
Cool.
Twig blights loaded, of course.
You got it.
Oh, that's a nat 20 for a 29.
Nice.
It's a hit, I should say.
Good, you guys are making up for my nat ones tonight.
One had to.
That means you, I believe, actually, let me make sure.
Once damage on anything, you would roll, and then you roll it again.
Right, I'm checking to see if the twig blights are counted as this. Once any situation customer system. Yeah, it would be just like a smite. So yeah. So you're so based on my calculations, using the longbow, it is 11 plus 6 from your twig blights, which is 17, and then you roll a d8 and a d6.
And then add whatever the modifier is.
No, the modifiers are already added.
Oh, okay.
So I rolled a d8 and a d6 for 3 total between the two.
Still good damage.
17. So 20.
20.
So 20
Yeah, 20.
damage.
Nice. Cool. Massive. Well, that was the first hit.
Yep, let me just do that again. That is a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Okay.
Someday he'll say, "No, it just misses, guys," and we'll cry.
Misses, actually.
And my d8 roll was an 8.
Plus your modifier.
My longbow modifier.
Yep.
So 8 plus 9, 17.
Damn, Wilbur.
No.
What?
Honey, your damage modifier. So if you're a longbow, it's 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah.
There's no way that's 17.
Sorry. 11.
11,
Math.
okay. That makes more sense.
I'm so confused.
Hard.
Cool. The west one is also bloodied as well as 2 shots go. As you see little tiny just twig blights, literally just like from your vantage point, just like on a ride, like looking like almost 2-dimensional against this like long giant manta ray, as they're just beaten into the ground of it.
Can they have tiny snorkels? I just want them to have tiny snorkels.
Of course they do.
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Awesome. Wilbur, does that end your turn? You have a bonus action.
Nah, I'm gonna have my turn there.
Okay, you got it. Elgin, you're up. Roll me insight or perception, your choice.
They're both the same.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do insight because I want to see if I can figure out like how Erland is feeling about the fact that we're killing these exochitl.
You have disadvantage because
I knew.
Exhausted.
I got new dice out, guys, and it didn't help. So that would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't
12's
guide
not
myself,
bad.
can I? 12's not bad. No, if I guide myself, I lose my concentration on that other thing I have, so.
Right. I think guidance is like a bonus action technically, isn't it, or something?
Oh, no, guidance would be an action, so I don't want to do
Action,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So 12.
Okay, cool. With a 12, seems concerned, only looking at you. You see her like mace at her side. She is picking it up, but she seems like wide-eyed.
Does she seem like she is doing it against her will?
You can't tell with the 12.
Do I know from all of our knowledge on Tal, is he technically a celestial?
I would also say you're not entirely sure.
Guar know that?
Nope.
Really? All right, fine.
Tell me the reason. You convinced me the reason on why Guar would know whether this thing is a celestial or not.
Well, not this thing. Yeah, Tal, if he is.
Yeah, I mean, I would just because of the time spent and like the amount of power he's seen him have.
And based on what Cerilius has told us, that's what I'm thinking of why I could technically see Tal as a celestial. So that's why I was wondering. Because he's told us, well, he told Wilbur stuff and then told us that what was that whole thing about the Fallen or whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the DM's gonna say no. Even so, for Guar, the time spent, there's no reason that you would know the type of creature he is based on this.
Sure.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna still try a Hail Mary, and it might be a big, huge waste, but Eldrin's gonna walk.
I'll tell you this. Roll me a history check.
Okay. Of course, I have to use. I got a nat 20, but then I also got a 5, so that would be a 5.
Okay.
So.
I will roll for it.
Okay.
I also got a 5. Do whatever you're gonna do.
Eldrin's gonna walk right up to Erlin,
okay.
Place a hand on her, and cast Dispel Evil and Good. There's no rolls at all, and she's going to use Break Enchantment. And it's as your action, you touch a creature you can reach that is charmed, frightened, or possessed by a celestial, an elemental, a fae, a fiend, or an undead. The creature you touch is no longer charmed, frightened, or possessed by such creatures.
Cool. In this moment, there is a horrible realization that you realize that your friend and mentor, Erlin, is not possessed by anything.
Awesome.
Traitor.
That's all I can do. I don't have anything else.
Okay. I mean, you still got information from that, so
yeah,
not a total waste.
I think Eldrin, roleplay wise, like when she realizes that, she looks up like just into Erlin's eyes, just completely like shocked. She was absolutely convinced, but it must have been that.
Yeah. I think.
Well, guys, that was a waste of a 5th level spell.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Now we know she's not possessed by Tal.
Yeah.
Does Erlin notice or know what's happening here?
Erlin feels that Erlin's going to go after Kat. So, Kat comes up. 5,
Oh, she's
10,
Kat now. I like it.
15.
What do friends call her?
Oh, Guar's calling her Kat.
Mm-hmm. I want Guar to start that.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, so many things. Hold on one second.
What does she do when she's hungry?
A fun bit of backstory where he's looking that up. I have in my backstory that Norris calls Eldrin L. I don't know if he's ever done it in front of you guys.
Not in front of them, but I have.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where the hell are you?
We should have just sent my mom.
Okay. Catherine's gonna run up to Erlin and say, Master, get behind me, and sends out a spiritual weapon to the Exitzichitl, and then I believe is that an action or a bonus action?
I think that's, oh god. There's one that's a bonus action and that you can use right away. I don't remember because I don't have it.
I'm pretty sure that's spiritual weapon.
Let me check. Is that what you're doing, spiritual weapon?
Yeah, I can look it up. It's all good.
Okay.
Because spiritual weapon is crazy. Yeah, it's bonus action.
Yeah.
Sends a bonus action out, goes on top of it, and then sends a sacred flame out as her action.
Wait, can she? Oh, yeah, sacred flame is. Never mind. It's a thingy.
Cantrip. Dexterity saving throw. Oh, that's. I mean, I don't know what her DC is, but that's not it. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Gets hit with that, and that is that's 3 points of damage, and then the spiritual weapon is gonna go. And that's a D8 plus a spellcast modifier. That hits. 1 plus. Three, so 4. Cool. Do you have any idea of what Cat's spiritual weapon would look like?
Spiritual weapon. I'd say a very ornate looking trident, kind of similar to her shield.
Cool. Awesome. So Amorphous Amy is taking the space for that. Cool. It is now Erlin's turn. Erlin looks right at you and goes, I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have come. You see the mace go into her hand. And she swings it at Catherine.
Is she? Because I'm in her space. Do I get a reaction or anything, or no? Because she's not moving.
No.
Damn it.
Catherine's also in your space. That is. So she makes her. Well, that hits. And then she has a wisdom saving throw, and that fails. Okay. 6, 8. 6, 12, 3, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Does 21 damage to Cat.
Damn it.
Bullshit.
You said you had 80 health?
83.
83? Okay.
Yeah. But that includes my plus 10 necklace.
That's a good point. Thank you. 21, 31, 41. Yeah.
Although if she's like Noros, well, Noros has 76, if that helps.
No, she's a cleric, so she'll have 73.
Okay.
Yeah, she's bloody. She's also, you see, just in a quick response, you see Catherine looking around. And goes, what happened? And you can see her eyes are completely white as she has been blinded. And Erlin just looks at you and goes, you need to get out of here. Trust me.
Not without you. What are you doing?
It is Noros, top of the turn.
Norris is going to attack this Ixochitl.
Okay.
And he is going to do he's going to do 2 attacks on it because he can. Should I just roll one at a time?
Yeah.
Okay. First one does a 19 hits, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 1d10 plus 4. Oh, wait, 19. Oh, wait, no, that's only... Oh, that's a roll of 19. Okay, yeah, so 19, sorry. I was reading when he gets criticals. I got excited because I was like, 19! I'm like, you have to roll a natural 19, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is my d10?
Is that Great Weapon Master?
I think so.
It's a totally different thing. It's like
So that's 10 piercing damage.
okay, nice.
And
Still
then-
up.
Great
You
Weapon
will-
Masters get the reroll. My bad.
He will attack him again. That's an 18.
That hits.
Okay, and
Nora's thing is more of just a sidekick thing.
that would be 13 damage.
13.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, cool. Actually, just real quick before you go, how do you want to do this?
Oh, nice. I think Noros, because he can do 2 attacks. I think he kind of does like a thing where he, well, it's hard because we're swimming, so it's not like he can sweep it so it trips. Like he kind of like gets it from maybe above so it falls down more, and then like just like slams his trident into it.
Yeah. Inky blood just goes everywhere as this thing falls to the ground.
Okay, and I will be right back. I'm so sorry.
No, you're totally fine. Milo, it's your turn. You saw Erlin smash Catherine in the face with her mace.
Yeah, Milo is going to swim down with his he's just going to swim down and on his way down punch just at the top of Erlin's head.
Okay.
Cool. And say, leave my friends alone.
Nice.
And he is going to use 1 charge on his wraps. And so that's going to be 21 to hit.
Okay. 21 hits.
That is that is 8 plus, so 16 damage. And then does the let me find it one more time. The 10-foot push, if I'm punching down and she's on the floor, does that do anything?
I'll give you an extra D6 on that, but she has a saving throw, so you got to tell me what that is.
It's a 15, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, she
Strength.
fails. She rolled a natural 3.
All right, so that was an extra 3 damage, so 21 total.
Ooh, baby, that's the first attack.
Or no. Hey, what was that math? I'm sorry. I goofed that math up.
I don't know, man. I got way too much math.
No, I know. As I heard it out loud, I noticed I goofed that up. So it was 8 plus 8.
Initial hit was 16.
Oh, that was 16 plus. So it was 19 damage.
Nice. Cool. All right, that's the first attack.
All right, and he's going. Now that he's eye level with her, he's gonna round out with the other hand and swing. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any more charges on those.
Okay.
Wraps, but that is 27 to hit
That hits.
for 11 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And he is going to. He's gonna. I mean, there's not really a way. He's gonna try and position himself as much in the way of like Eldrin and nope, don't know her name anymore.
Cat.
It's not in my head. No, the other one, the bad one.
Erlen.
Oh, Erlen, yeah. Sorry, and just kind of like try and stand as much in the way of between the two of them as possible.
Cool. I'll say roleplay wise, that works mechanically. There's nothing.
Yeah, there's
but yeah, awesome. Cool. It is now.
Oh wait, no, I'm not done.
Go. Keep going. Go.
I'm gonna flurry blows.
Go.
I got two more punches, man.
Can I just say that Eldrin yells during this not to kill her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
And a 21 to hit.
21 hits as well.
For 7 and 9, so 13 damage. Wait. No, that's not math. 16 damage.
Are you sure?
I'm sure that's the right math, yeah.
Non-lethally?
Cool.
Yeah, sure. Non-lethally.
Oh, keep it coming. She's got a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was 16 damage, and that is Milo's turn.
Okay, cool, awesome. So as the exhausted shittles have gone down, and Milo has done that, that has unlocked her legendary actions. She is going to cast Guardian of Faith.
Heck. Saying this out loud because if I don't say it out loud, I'm going to forget the next time. I forget about my open hand technique every time. And I could have, that would have been a saving throw to knock her prone.
Or to stun her too, right?
Stun is with my melee. Well, that's with a melee weapon attack.
No, it's also with your hands.
No, that's not what this says, but...
Yeah, it is. That's like a bread and butter thing for Monk.
Okay, cool.
Your hands count, I believe, as melee weapon attacks. They just don't count as melee weapons. It's a very stupid D&D rule. You heard me, D&D. You heard me.
Thin frickin' ice.
Okay, I will say, just because this doesn't really... That's weird. All right, hold on, time out. She might not do that. Just kidding. She might do something else. Okay, cool. She's gonna cast Flame Strike as a response. As she just kind of like takes her mace, slams it on the ground, says, "Enough! and you see this column of like spiraling sort of blue fire go from the top and just go down. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder center, and a point within range. Just make a dexterity saving throw. 10-foot radius is going to be. Yeah, it's gonna hit Guar too. So that's Guar, Noros, Eldrin, and Milo need a dexterity saving throw.
Add +4.
26. Oh, +4.
You can't just shout that out, man, because it's not necessarily true.
Well, because I'm within 10 feet of them.
Not
Yeah, if
in front
it's
of Milo.
Not me.
Oh no.
And not Norris, right?
No, is in front. Is from Noros. 10 feet in front of Noros. Yeah.
So Noros and Eldrin are
5,
these.
10. Yes.
Okay.
And Catherine.
Make sure you have that before.
Wait, no. Wait, if
I'm sorry.
Milo isn't. Yeah.
Yep. Time out. I said Noros was Catherine. So Catherine and Eldrin. So Catherine, Eldrin, Milo, and Guar are hit. Noros is not.
Okay, but I get the +4 from Guar.
Catherine and Eldrin get a +4 from Guar.
Yeah.
26 for Milo.
26
18
to
for
save.
Eldrin.
It's a dirty 20 for Guar.
Cool. I'll roll for Cat.
So at least a 17, then plus what she has.
That's a 13. Yeah. 13.
Plus Guar's 4, so what I meant was at least a 7.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. Yeah, so that saves. So everybody takes half damage from this.
Oh, sweet. Love it.
That's only 25 damage.
9.
Yeah, right.
Oh, damn. 9, 18,
I was joking.
24, 29. So half of 29 is 14. So 14 points of damage.
Sweet.
Half is fire, half is lightning. Radiant, if that makes a difference.
I'm going to use my reaction.
Okay.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Cool.
So that is a dex save of 16.
Awesome. Great. You say 17? Is that what you said?
16.
Oh, 16. Okay. Nat 20.
Fuck. All right, well then she takes half damage. It is so that would be 8 necrotic. No, so her fire damage.
Okay. Cool. All right, she's looking hurt now. That is. So that was Milo's turn. It's now Saren's turn.
Can I climb up on this rock that I'm behind?
Sure.
Am I, I'm closer than 60 feet, right? From her?
I believe so. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. Yeah, you're about maybe
Cool.
35.
So she's gonna throw a psychic blade at her and just shout,
Cool.
"Don't hurt my friends. I don't care if you're the high priest." That is, I'm on the wrong page. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Sweet, and that is sneak attack because there are a lot of you over there.
Mm-hmm.
Your little friends.
I forget she's looking hurt, so we want to make sure if we're not trying to kill her, then
I don't, and you can't do non-lethal with range, right?
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
It's
Can I
okay.
not do sneak attack?
No, there's 2 clerics there. It's okay.
Okay.
If one of us needs to,
We can talk to the dead.
well,
Cool.
we both can do 1 HP to them and then tie them up.
25.
Nice. Still up.
Your projector changed images, Joe.
It did.
Oh, thank you.
No more waves.
Now it's a spotlight on Noros. What's going on, bud?
That's like a sunset.
Just one man show.
You see Noros just start to tap dance.
Yeah. Eldrin's like, this is a side of you I've never seen before.
Good Lord, man.
And I
Is that
never
lady?
want to see it again.
Don't worry about it. That's the big bad at the end of this.
No. I thought the big bad was the vacuum.
That's right, the vacuum. Still up,
Boom.
Saren.
But who sells the vacuum?
I'm assuming I used probably too much movement to get over there, so I'm just gonna have to rely on the clerics. If I accidentally kill her, just gonna throw her second psychic blade,
Yeah.
Cool.
and nice 17.
17 does not hit.
Cool.
So the second one you're able to see, as she's like kind of like gasping for breath, she blocks off the other one, cha-ching, which doesn't make sense because it's psychic, but you get what I'm saying. Cool. That is her legendary action. She is going to cast Misty Step and move 30 feet back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it is now Gwar's turn.
All right, bitch. I'm gonna Misty Step to you. So, let's see.
Who can Misty this game? Nope, that didn't work. Damn it.
I'm gonna move 30 feet toward her.
Are you Misty stepping 30 feet towards her?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 30. 30 put you there.
Cool. And then two can Misty this stuff. And then I'm gonna move 5 more feet and attack with the Wind Saber.
You got it.
I think at this, like, Eldrin and probably Catherine are yelling, like, at, like, everyone who's attacking her not to, like, kill her.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very emotional.
I just yell, "Fine!" And I roll. That is a 21 to hit non-lethally.
Just so you know, you're 10 feet away.
I said I moved an extra 5.
I know.
Oh, I meant like to move within 5 feet of her.
Oh, gotcha.
I apologize if that wasn't clear.
That's not what that means, but yes. Go ahead.
Close enough to hit her with my blade. Okay. So that was a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. And where's my D8s? Okay. D8. It's 1D8 plus 4, I believe. Yeah. That is 11 damage.
Okay. Still up.
And, okay. Hitting again. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
And that is
There.
that is 8 damage.
Okay.
And that ends my turn because that was my Misty Step was my bonus action.
Cool. You got it. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 19.
19 saves.
Plus 9.
I've forgotten to put the table there. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, you hear her swing her mace, look at you, and say, "Run away, child." She was casting command.
It's only one word.
I'll burn this whole thing down.
So
I'm just saying, it is very hard to come up with that one fucking word, Joe.
The command was run.
Okay.
The rest was flavor.
All right.
Flavor.
So then I feel that spell and I feel it doesn't work. So you can't tell me what to do. You're not my real mother.
Okay. Wilbur, you're up.
Oh man, I don't really know what to do here. Wilbur's so confused.
Really shoot her in the throat with an arrow.
Wilbur's gonna do what Wilbur's gonna do.
Is my walking speed still halved, or was that only when we were in the seaweed mess?
It's halved because it's because of the depths.
Yeah, you're halved because.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
because you
right.
failed your con save. Yeah.
Because my world is slowly killing you.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me just move 15 feet forward, I suppose.
5, 10, 15. I mean, I think, don't you have like Misty Step or something?
No.
You have Zephyr Strike.
And Hunter's Mark.
Let's put a spell on you can give yourself advantage on weapon size.
But Wilbur, see through her eyes, see what happens.
Yeah, whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. Although, yeah, it looks like you have to hit first.
Yeah, I have to hit first. I should have casted it before.
It's very weirdly worded. I think I looked this up before because it says whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. I believe I read a Jeremy Crawford thing and saying that you can do it before you go to hit. It's just weirdly worded. Does that make sense?
Oh, so I could cast it now?
Yeah, you're
This turn?
close. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will just get you there.
Okay, let me cast Zephyr Strike then.
Cool. All right, and you're right there. So you also get an extra D8 force damage on this hit.
An extra D8. Okay.
As you're passing by Catherine, you can see Catherine just wildly swinging her staff, as she cannot see.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of duck away from her. Like, can you stop swinging that, please?
Cool.
So I'm just going to unarmed strike her. So I'm just gonna punch her in the face.
Okay. You can use like your scimitar and say that you're using the butt end, because your unarmed strike doesn't do a lot.
Oh yeah. But would it
For some reason your hit DC for unarmed strike is crazy high.
Yeah,
I have no idea why it's plus 10.
I don't know why it's that high. So if I use the butt of that, would it still be the plus 10 to hit?
It would be what your short sword normally would be, which is plus 7.
I don't know. Well, let me do that. Oh, well, that's a nat 20. So 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Okay.
God, Wilbur's gonna kill my mentor.
Great.
I mean, you're doing non-lethal, right? I mean, you did all of this to get this far, so that's why I assume you're doing that.
To be fair, she
I
tried
would
to kill us first.
Love if Wilbur was like, now I slash your throat.
No, I just fucking destroy her.
Yeah. I blow her up.
What's the damage, Wilbur?
So you said it's an extra D8.
Which would also be doubled. So it would be, I mean, yeah, how do you want to do this?
Damn it.
You can roll for it if you want.
No, all I want to do is just knock her lights out.
Well, then,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't kill her.
Yeah, I don't want to kill her. I just want to knock her lights out.
Yeah, tell
Forever,
me how
right?
you expertly knock her lights out with the. So she had 9 health left. Before you're adding anything, you're doing 14.
Yeah. So I imagine I would just like kind of backhandedly swing the butt of it and just hit her right in the temple.
Okay.
And
if this was real life, that would kill her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, got a big old middle meningeal artery right there. It would kill her, but
You're a nurse.
So Wilbur, to do this, you kind of have to like swim up. So you have to do like an extra sort of like, you have to do like an extra jump.
I just imagine
It's
that.
a double jump.
Cool. So you double jump.
Yeah.
And I'll even give you that cinematic hit. And you see her just fall to the ground.
Eldrin, before she rushes forward, does the coral look like it's doing anything? The pink coral?
No.
Okay. Eldrin's gonna rush forward and is gonna. I don't. Does anyone have a rope? I don't think I do actually.
I think I have a.
One of you for sure do.
I have a rope.
Yeah, I've got
I
a
had one in
rope
my
for you.
backpack, but you didn't let me bring my backpack with me after my wedding.
I mean, you
Milo
want to have a
holds
wedding.
Milo
Wow.
holds it his length of rope out for you.
So we'll say you guys tie her up as you look at the many plans that are on
Yes.
the table. Milo, you're the closest. Give me a quick perception check.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on Catherine,
All right, fine. I was gonna do it.
unless you want to, because I don't have a lot left.
I was gonna say I can do it because you probably need your spell slots.
Yeah, I have yeah.
Plus, I want to be the hero, so yeah, I cast Lesser Restoration on Cat.
Cool. We need to go to break, so give me that perception check.
21.
21. So, Milo, you look at these sort of papers that are in front of you, and you can see they're marked out as you see like numbers, vantage points. You see there's little areas that say that have a little mark underneath it that says blast radius. With a 21. You look up and you look behind you on the rock, or like the column that was behind the rock, and you can see there's something strapped to that column. And you surmise with the 21, this whole place is set to blow. And with that, we're gonna go to break.
Cool.
So it's 11:24 right now, gang. We'll see you at 11:34. Bye-bye.
Yeah, be freaked out for a second, Miranda, because you were you were sideways. And I was like, not again.
Am I still upside down for you?
No, you're not. That would be amazing if you were, though.
Okay. So, Milo, you see those markings as
Mike's not back yet.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I wasn't ready anyways.
Coming at max speed.
He tried to start without you, as if you're nothing.
Ouch. It's 11:34.
No, you're right. I thought I saw everybody. My bad.
What you eating, Jamie?
We got some Reese's ice cream, and it's and some coconut milk whipped cream to go on top, and it's very good.
1 second, yo.
It's going to be worth the upset, Tommy.
Yeah, dairy is not my friend anymore.
Same.
No.
The older I get, the worse it gets. Although I heard about this milk called A2 milk that supposedly is really like good for people to get upset stomachs from milk.
I've had like lactose free.
Yeah, I do that.
Like lactose free dairy milk. Dairy still sometimes gives me a headache, weirdly enough.
I wish that.
But it like if it's full lactose, it makes my tummy hurt.
Yeah.
It gives me the bubble gut.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still eating ice cream though.
You say as your.
Okay.
All right.
Talk about psychic damage.
All right. So you, as you all kind of come back, you see Kathleen stop swinging her staff. And
You mean
looks
Catherine?
around. Catherine. What'd I say?
Kathleen.
Kathleen. Cat. Another reason why I said cat.
Yeah.
You see Cat stop swinging around and goes, what happened?
Guar did lesser restoration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Eldrin is just over with Erlin and making sure she's tied up, and then is going to. Can I choose to heal for like? I have 1d4 plus something. Can I choose to just heal for the plus? Do I have to roll it?
Oh, I think you can absolutely choose to heal lower.
Yeah. So okay, I want to heal her for 1 hit point.
Okay.
So that'll be my last first level spell. I make sure that like her hands are bound in a way where she can't cast spells. Like, you know, like okay.
You got it.
Her individual fingers are tied separately.
Milo spent a long time on it.
Yeah, I think someone else ties her up because Milo, you're seeing the markings in there. Milo, your perception check showed you what you. Well, no, I think we can allow the role play to go from there. But yeah, you see there are marks that show. You rolled a 21, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was that investigation or perception though?
Perception.
Perception. Yeah. So I think what I gave you was enough. It looks like these are markings of places to set to blow this place up.
Milo's gonna take the paper off the table, and draw everybody's attention to or everybody but Eldrin, because she's dealing with a fallen mentor. Everybody else's attention, he's gonna point to the, for lack of a better term, bomb on the around the room, and say what he sees. That the paper, like with the paper, it looks like several places around Honoria are set for destruction.
You'll notice if one of those places is the dungeon where Volmos is being kept.
Noros, I think, because I think you all would roll and eventually you would totally get it. Noros looks at the page and goes, "That's under the castle. There's several places under the castle. Are they trying to blow up the castle?"
At that, can I have Erlen wake up?
Yeah. Eldrin. It's too late. I have it under control. Please go back up to the surface. It's
I can't go back up to the surface. Here, what did you do?
If they find you, they're just going to go through with it. I'm the only person that has made it okay for them to...
What do you mean, who?
I don't...
Talk to me. I need something.
There is a being underneath Honoria that has convinced all of the Ixochitl that live here that they can live above. I did all I could to make that happen peacefully. But the things are still set. I've been trying to convince them to take them down. They won.
They won? I thought that... Where's Darius? What did you do?
We needed the vote to be unanimous.
Do you do to him? Where is he?
We needed the vote to be unanimous. I did what I needed to do to save Honoria, to save literally millions of people.
And you couldn't talk to anyone about this? This is something you had to shoulder all on your own?
I can't. Listen, we don't have a lot of time. They're gonna find you.
I don't know what you expect me to do right now. I can't just leave you.
Is there a way to disable these?
Not all in time. There's others that only the beasts have.
What is this beast? This it's not. Is it an Ixochitl? Is it a? Does Eldrin know like about beholders or things like that that can like?
Yeah.
So, okay, so I say, is it a sea beholder? Like what?
A sea holder?
What are we dealing with?
The beasts that are in the walls. Some of them are the only ones that have access to some of these places. The thing that's underneath it looks like a djinn.
What?
Specifically, a Marid.
Do I know what that is?
Marid is a sea djinn.
Okay.
Sea genie. But it's not itself.
Tal has something to do with all of this, correct?
I don't know. It sounds like maybe
Can we So this gin isn't itself. Can we? Did you try anything like what I tried with you? I thought you were possessed.
It's a.
Erlin. Bless you.
Bless you.
She yells at me like my mom and says, "Don't interrupt me."
Don't interrupt me. It's a djinn, Eldrin. They're way beyond our powers. I can't separate a djinn from whatever is taking control of it, and whatever is taking control of it is obviously more powerful than it. Them living peacefully among us was the best thing.
What if you had just brought it to the council like this? They could have worked with you.
No, I can't. I couldn't put this on everyone's shoulders, especially knowing that there was going to be ones that were going to say no regardless because they're stubborn and pig-headed. I had to convince everyone, and for those that I couldn't convince, I had to do what was necessary. Listen, I'm not proud of this. I know what you think of me, but this is what happened. And now we have 2 giant Ixtitchittles on the ground, dead. That I have to explain. So untie me so I can fix this and leave now.
I can't just leave I convinced my father that I would come here and figure things out with you. If I come back without you, he's going to send an army.
And kill me.
What?
Kill me and leave. You can explain everything to your father, and it could look like I lost my mind and attacked
I've lost your mind. I'm not going to kill you.
This... Miss Anarath, please remember who you're here to protect. There's millions at stake here.
And what would your death even do?
They could chalk it up to either release me or kill me. Either way, maybe they would chalk it up to I lost my mind and just started to attack. But they have won. The vote has passed.
What do you mean they won? The vote's not done because Darius never cast his vote.
If Darius is not physically able to make the vote, then the vote will pass without him. I wouldn't have put his life in danger if I didn't know that. Catherine comes up, looks at Erlen and goes, You attacked me. You were gonna kill me. Catherine, I was gonna do what is necessary. Please, Eldrin, there's no time. Eldrin, roll me an insight check. And I'll say you have a straight roll on this, as I would say the rest of the party would probably help you with this in some way.
Can I guide myself?
Yes.
18.
18. You've seen the possible signs of Tall's presence here.
Mm-hmm.
if Tall's presence is here, you know that an idea of a peaceful summit, while being beneficial to, while maybe what the Exegetical wants, is not going to be the end of it.
Yeah. Okay. So Eldrin says, "No, we're not doing this your way anymore." And I look around and I say, Do you all have any idea on how to disable these things or figure? I mean, Milo, you have the map.
Yeah, if it's accurate.
You don't have enough time.
I turn to Erlen and I say, "You don't know what you're dealing with. We do. It's not going to be over just because of a vote."
How are you going to move through the walls, Eldrin?
Actually, do I know that Wilbur does Wilbur have that ability now that he can? Oh, we know that's not through the walls. That's a fog thingy. Never mind.
I mean, gaseous form would move through any sort of cracks within the walls.
Yeah. How long does gaseous form last? You can't do anything in it, though, right?
Let me see. What was it that had that?
Concentration up to 1 hour.
Pretty sweet.
While you will this weapon, you can use an action to cast it without requirements to target only yourself. Once cast, a spell can be cast again from it until the next dawn. So yeah, I mean, it's a little tricky. It's a possible step though.
Oh, Joe, you're giving me another puzzle and I hate it. Fucking hate puzzles. Let's see.
Guar. Give me a check.
I'm gonna do perception. We haven't done a perception. What?
Everything but that.
Okay, insight.
Yeah.
Athletics check? How about an athletics check?
No, give me an insight check.
Okay, that's a nat 20 for 25.
Jesus, dude. Is that your second or third nat 20 of
It's
them?
my third.
Jesus.
It's
loaded dice.
No, it's my warlock dice tonight.
All right. Nat 20. You know the power of Tall's convincing. If what Erlen is saying is true, that the Exegetical would have an ability to be able to freely move with throughout Nonoria now based on this, there's also the possible step of just cutting off the source of what would make an aggressive takeover.
Right.
So you would still have, if you can take down what is being possessed, that may be enough for the Exegetical to still be able to have their spot on the council, but nothing violent would come from it after that.
Right, and so I will immediately relay that to the group.
Well, how long do we have, Erlen, before these things are supposed to blow up?
Until they find me. I was explaining to them that I had done what was asked and that they'll be summoned soon. I don't know why it's been taking so long for them to be summoned. And then looks at you and goes, "Oh, okay. Great."
Well, that's what happens when you leave people in the dark and cast spells during council meetings.
My whole life, my existence, is keeping the members of Persona safe, whatever the cost.
That doesn't mean that your way is correct, regardless of the end result. So we're going to do things my way now. You're coming back with us to the castle. And Eldrin says, and we will try to evacuate or fortify or whatever it is that we can do in the areas that are going to be blown up. And then we need to fight whatever this thing that Tall has grasp on. But we can't do it now. I don't have the strength.
I don't. Saren, roll me a perception check.
14.
14. With a 14, you notice as you're looking at Eldrin, one of the sort of polyp-looking coral things that had kind of like a bright pink tinge to it, all of a sudden just goes into the wall.
Eldrin, the pink coral, that just got sucked into the wall. I think it hurt you.
Well, then we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
You look down at you look over at Saren, and I imagine some of you are still looking at Erlen at this moment. So Erlen's feet and hands are tied, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Check one thing. Yeah, whatever. I'm a DM. I can do what I want. You see Erlen start to rise, and you see her start to, her neck starts to move back and forth. And Guar, you see this and immediately know what this is. You see the eyes just glow a bright pink, and goes,
Fuck.
Eldrin. There's nowhere to go. And then Erlen dies.
Can I cast Spare the Dying on her?
Nope. Neck broken. I mean, I can be grotesque if you want, but very broken.
Okay. I think Eldrin screams in this moment.
Mm-hmm. Kathleen turns, has her light shine upon her mace, looks at all of you except for I rolled it. I being tall rolled a nat 20 on this. So picks up her mace, aims it at all of you except for Eldrin, and goes, "What's happening here? Who did that?" You hear this as the wall from where you came in starts to shut itself away. And in that moment, the way back is shut.
Awesome. We're gonna die.
We're not. We're gonna find the source of this manipulation, and we're going to cut it off at its head, and we will get the exit chilies and make them stop doing their plan.
Okay, Guar, you have a good time doing that. I literally have nothing left to give, and my mentor is dead right now. I don't even have the fucking diamonds to help her.
So don't let it be in vain.
You see two large manta ray figures around the corner from where you guys are, come up to you, look around. The master wants to see you. Come. One of them turns away, the other one kind of stays with you guys.
Eldrin picks up Erlin's body.
Seems like the only way out is through.
Isn't it always?
So you follow.
Eldrin's done leaving bodies behind. She never gets them back.
Mhm. You follow this manta ray as there's one ahead, one behind. And you come to a very large chamber. Approximately about 100 feet in diameter and about 100 feet high. Almost perfectly circular. There is a rock. There are two rocks that seem to be kind of joined together in the middle that are maybe like 30 or 40 feet tall. You see one other exit-sigil here waiting for you. Roll me a perception check, everyone.
13.
23.
18.
25.
9.
Wow. Okay, cool. Wilbur, as you are walking to the center of what seems like a court that has been presented before you, you see a being come out of the wall. And it's familiar as you see an encruster beast comes up to your right. Saren, you see another come up to your left. As you feel yourself surrounded. You hear this moving of shifting rock ahead of you as the two pieces that were pushed together begin to move apart. And this, at first, seemingly like almost like a ball of violent water, kind of moves forward and then kind of unravels. And you see, for Eldrin, it's exactly like textbook description of what a Marid looks like. You see an amphibious-like looking creature that looks like it has a tail that just ends, that doesn't seem to end, it just kind of seems to like become the water. You see large webbed fingers. This creature's probably maybe like 9 feet tall right now. Kind of hovers above all of you. Well, Eldrin, the Princess of Honoria. Welcome to my kingdom. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Do you guys want to see the battle map?
Sure.
Yes.
All right. Hold, please. Come on, you dumb. There we go. All right. Feel free to focus your attention on me, and I'll let you guys see it for about, 15 seconds. I'll give you guys time to figure out what you're going to do. We're done for tonight, but... There it is.
Yeah, we're fucked.
So there's three. There's two of the cruster beasts. There's three. It's Chittles, and then this fucking Jin.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
As you guys are looking up at this Jin, Guar, you expect it, but you see what you worst fear. You see the Jin's eyes are pink.
And let's not forget Amy down at the bottom.
Oh, where is Amorphous Amy? She's not there.
Guys, do you think if I swim up and just pour the weird potion into the Jin's mouth will be good?
Maybe.
It's worth a shot.
Actually, I have an idea now that I remember you have that.
That's exactly what I was thinking, though.
It's either going to kill him or make him better. Or make him stronger.
Yeah.
But that was honestly what I was thinking, is like maybe if we can get the potion on him or in him or whatever.
We could like dunk a twig blight in it. Just shoot it in his mouth.
It's a twig bite.
Wow, Saren, gonna kill another twig bite, huh?
I mean,
It's
at least this would be good for a good cause, right?
It's only been 3 months, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, guys, I really should have not used Dispel Evil and Good on Erlen. Because it would have been great here.
Yeah.
Where's
yeah,
everyone
guys.
at right now?
I'd give you guys time to be able to, like, you'd be essentially kind of grouped up in this moment, so you guys will be like somewhere in the center here.
No, I'm saying where's everyone at health-wise and spell-wise?
Oh, gotcha.
73 out of 94.
68 out of 73. Not bad.
I'm 56 out of 80.
Okay.
I've got 49 of 73, but I can heal myself for 30.
I have 23 out of 83. No first level spells, no second level spells, 2 third levels, 1 fourth, and no fifth.
Oh no.
And basically no healing because I did not plan for battling at all today, and I battled my mom earlier, so.
You gotta pace yourself.
I told you it's gonna be a rough one, guys.
Oh.
Cat has 20 health remaining.
Norris
Oh my
is doing
God.
great.
So 20 out of 73.
Norris is
Just what?
76.
Just let me be in the front of wherever the main fighting is. I know we're surrounded, but you know.
Yeah, you're surrounded. All right. Well, I think, I mean, you know, I can actually, I just want to point out, I'm very, very proud of this wall.
That's really cool.
It looks
It's very
great.
cool.
This thing came out amazing. I'll show you guys what it looks like when there's not blue light on it, but it looks even better with blue light on it. Cool. All right. Well, we'll do our kudos and things that we're excited about moving forward now. And we'll just leave this up for this. So we'll start in the order that I see right now. So we'll start with Elgin.
Kudos to everyone on that is because I just don't know what to do. Kudos to everyone on the battle. That was really great. I think we're all doing really well with killing things, so that's awesome. I am excited to hopefully not die here and get out of here and go figure out what's going on. Also, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I did like with Saren and Milo, with you guys guiding people through the corn maze. Basically, that was cool. So good job on that.
Yeah, that was very cool. For the record, I just want to point out a thing for Lorianne. Most likely there would be higher ups in the castle that know how to raise Oh wait, that's not what we want to do. We don't want to raise dead. What the heck do we want to do?
Revivify.
No,
wait,
we're yeah, it would be raised dead.
works.
Or I mean resurrection, but that would be a high level person, someone like Erlen.
Yeah.
Yeah, revivify could only happen if I had done it already, and if I had diamonds. Yeah, I'm not worried about her being dead. I'm worried about me, to be honest.
I just didn't want you to think that I like said, okay, cool, another person you care about, got it.
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
I just had to pull. Tall would have tried to pull her out of the running as soon as he found out what was going on. So
yeah.
And again, rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
So there was no save against that. Yeah, how did you feel like did that make sense as far as Erlen's like thought process?
Yeah, it did. I wish she had talked to someone.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But it made sense.
Yeah.
It was very short-sighted and not understanding Tall at all.
Right. Which
makes sense.
Makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's also a certain level of fear here, like the idea of anyone that's able to possess a Marid, like possessing humans is hard enough. Possessing a Jinn is, I mean, Jinns are genies. They're like higher level beings. They're little shits sometimes, especially Marids. But their existence in life is essentially doing whatever they want. So to have something taken, I mean, even more so being taken away, taken over in a very long distance away, assumedly.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. My wife.
Well, honestly, I'm not really excited for anything. Because I just feel like next week's going to be super stressful. But kudos to everyone for navigating the strangling seaweed, and for killing the Ixtichitl, and Morian, as always, your roleplay was on point.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Cool. Mike?
I mean, I agree with everybody so far. Kudos to you, Joe, for spinning this tale and making the really cool wall and making everything look shimmery. Kudos to Lorianne for carrying the story. You know, at some point, someone else will be able to take over for you. And
it's okay. It's just you'll see when we're in puzzles. I'm like, guys, I need you. I can't.
Right.
I'm so bad at them.
Yeah. I liked. I kudos to Kayla for getting more involved tonight. I thought that was pretty cool. And I am not looking forward to next week, but I'm also looking forward to next week because we got to figure out something other than fighting these things directly. So maybe we should like chat in between sessions and try to figure out our strategy.
Yeah, I have an idea that I'll chat with you guys on. I'm sorry, Joe, you're not allowed to know yet.
I mean, it's up to you guys. I won't purposely fight against you on it. That's all right. You guys do what you're gonna do. I don't know what's happening here. There we go. Yeah, I think like what I said to Miranda, I said this is like tonight's gonna be really hard. I kind of assumed you guys wouldn't get to this fight. But yeah, this is you guys haven't been like challenged combat wise in a while, ever since the Curse of Circus maybe. So
just gonna kill another friend.
Just kill another friend.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Jamie.
Yeah, I'm excited to Excited to see how the gang's going to get out of this one. No, I think I know we're hurting a little bit, but I do think we can find a way through this. Yeah, kudos to Guar for still being a part, even though you took up the rear of our entrance party. Yeah, I think everybody did a really good job with the combat tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Kayla.
Yeah, kudos to everybody for being badass in combat, and Joe for creating really pretty scenery for us to all hopefully not die in. It does look really freaking cool.
It does.
I mean, in a good way, you can look at it like if one of your characters do die, it's definitely.
Wow.
I mean, it's definitely well presented.
I just want to say, as demoralized as we all sound, I think we can all agree that you did freaking awesome on the scenery and everything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We don't hate you. We just hate the choices you've made tonight.
No, I totally understand. This would suck, but I would also be very excited too. So I think I feel exactly what you guys feel. But if you think I won't TPK y'all, I'll do it.
Oh, we know.
But what a place to die.
But what a place to die. Cool. All right, y'all. Well, we'll call it there. Everybody have an awesome rest of the week. Apologies. I know a couple of you had actually voted on the thing, and I had forgotten to mark it off of your sheets. I will make sure that I do that for next week. So thank you all for those that did that. It's a long story, which is very exciting. I love it.
Congrats, Miranda.
Yes, I think it's very fitting. Yeah. Well, everybody have an awesome rest of your week. Stay safe, be good, and I will see you all under the water.
Our watery grave.